Hey guys, welcome back to today's episode of Jafo Plays. We are still working through the Hunt for Darkstone mission from the new Forbidden Fortress game. This is also known as the A Few Darkstone More mission, if you're familiar with that from the other game.
From the Old West.
From the Old West version, the Cowboys and Cthulhu's. This is the...
Samurais and Cthulhu.
I wouldn't even say Cthulhu's. This is more the samurai and their horrible
Samurai
past.
and the yokais.
Yeah, samurais and the yokais is probably a better way to describe this one. Yeah, if you guys have been following along, you know exactly what's happening. If you haven't been following along, well, first of all, welcome. Not sure how you found this video. You should probably go check out the other, 7, 8, 9, 10 episodes before this.
The other ones that we have.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch in a pile that go with this. But previously, we've been exploring, we're looking for Darkstone. We need some clue tokens. We found one. We got a cheat that allowed us to find a second one.
We've also both found 2 Darkstone.
We found some Darkstone, so we're kind of on the right path.
We know there's stuff
We're deep
here.
into the labyrinth of the fortress, so we're going to continue. We start with a 8+ hold back the darkness test. Double twos does not fail! Does not fail! Ha-ha! Of course it... Shit, it might as well have failed. Draw Growing Dread, and add it to the stack. Now, if we're holding on to grit at the end of the encounter,
we can get rid of this stuff.
we each can spend a grit to drop a card. I don't know if I haven't figured it out by the time we do this. Well, of course, I'm going to film this whole thing before y'all see this, but hopefully we can figure it out, and you guys can let us know in the comments down below if we do it before they're revealed or as they're revealed, and we can choose, let's say, this one's lose permanent sanity, this one's lose, 1 wound. Can we choose which one gets dropped? I'm sure that's in the rule book. We'll figure it out, but yeah. So, grit. I can't spend, or I can't gain, so I'll spend.
5. So
6. I'm cracking it.
Oh, okay. Gain 5 experience.
I will. Thank you for reminding me.
It's make sure we do that now before we...
What do we got?
The bathhouse!
We find the bathhouse.
With black water.
So we'll go find the bathhouse in the black water. We'll be right. Alright, there we go. We now have our map set up. The bathhouse is added. We're going to re-encounter the black water if there is another encounter. We're going to add that top exploration token in. We do know it has a clue token on it. We know there is one gate, one door, and it's a portal. So we can go to another world if we'd like.
Meaning we can go fill up our specimen jars.
Yeah, we could. You think maybe the old samurai was funkin' loony and...
He could have been.
I think I have my thing going still. Whatever. And loony, and somehow he saw into the gate to another world, and that's where he saw this horde.
That could be.
Or he was telling the truth, and a gate opened on top of it because there is a huge pile of Darkstone here.
That probably makes a little bit more sense. At least from what we know.
That is everything I've got. We did look up the rule, and I'm almost positive I've been playing this wrong in our other game, our during the week game, the ones that show up on Wednesdays and Fridays. So when you create a Growing Dread stack, it creates a stack like thus. When you reveal, or when you get to the Growing Dread phase, which is once the final encounter shows up, you peel one at a time. You reveal this card, do its effects, take its punishment. Then you reveal this card, take its punishment. Don't worry, I've kept them in the right order. As far as pitching them, collectively, we each living hero, you have to be alive to be affected by it. We can choose to do it. We could do it right now. We could discard this off the top without knowing what it is, or we can wait till it's flipped up and revealed,
but
before it takes effect. So we have a couple of opportunities, and so that you guys have an example, because we didn't really get to them last time. There's this one, Horrific Dread. It moves the darkness 1 step forward, and if it touches a blood spatter or Growing Dread space on the depth counter here, which if it were to do it right now, it would. Every hero will also take 2 horror hits that do 2 sanity damage each. So not a good thing. That would be one we'd probably want to block. It really depends on it's playing where the marker is going to be. So that's that. That is everything I can do this turn. So it is your turn.
My turn.
So 2,
1,
2. Well, at least gets you more or less to the room.
Yep.
So here we go. roll a d6. This will determine where the portal gate is.
4.
It is on this side. So let me get a portal end cap and a regular end cap.
Woohoo!
So we get
Fun.
a regular end cap, which if you guys haven't been able to see the maps real well, here's a
Just
regular
bunch
end
of
cap.
pots. Kind of looks like barnacles.
Kinda. And now here we have a gate icon. So that gets us that. So if we want, we can choose to go through there. This will create another gate icon, and then we'll attach to another world's door. You know what? I say screw it. We'll keep going. Plus, we can see what the hell the belly of the beast looks like.
Plus, then we can go fill up our specimen jars.
I guess that's a good thing. I mean...
What? We were told to go to other worlds and collect the local flora and fauna. We get paid for it.
True. All right. There is an encounter here. And what a surprise. All right, let me move that forward. It's black water. Hey, look! A basin of black water sits on the far side of the room. The surface of the dark water is still, but for an occasional bubbles rising from below. Leaning in close, you peer into opaque liquid,
There is bubbles in
trying to see into its depths. Yes, there's something down there. Something reflective. Who wants to do it?
I say we just randomize it again.
Randomize it?
It's luck we have the same. So even though it's choose one, we'll just randomize because we're the same. It's me again.
Uh-huh. All right, throw yourself back in there. Need a 5+.
I got 2.
If you're successful,
I got a 2, a
loot
5, and
card.
a 6.
See if you can find another. Whoosh. You found a bag of money,
I found blood money.
and it was blood money.
D6.
And 20 experience points. So 6 times 25, 150 gold, and 20 experience points. Wunderbar.
You said 125 gold, right? Or
150.
150.
150 and 20. And
I'm at 555.
so that is that. That's the end of the round. Black water is done. Hold back the darkness.
Yes.
We hold the darkness at bay.
4.
Speed of 4. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to wait till you get a little bit closer. So I'm going to scavenge the room. No, I don't.
3. So which is a 2, 1, 2. And I'm
You'd think with all the... So I don't know how well you guys can see this. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer here. I don't know. I've got my thing here. So here is this particular map tile. Like, I don't know how you can be walking over these tubs and basins. I don't know, it's just weird.
There's enough space around it. You're scooting over it.
Right.
Scooting past them unless you go this way. Then you step in it. It's fine.
Right.
You just get a little wet.
So, alright.
I got trip 6.
Alright. If I can figure out... There we go. Sorry, guys. I was trying to reconnect my thing to a power supply. So, 3 6s. So, for every 6 you draw, since we've never actually drawn
More than one.
So, I will let you choose your first punishment.
First punishment. Hideous discovery. Poking around in the shadows, you see something that chills you to the bone. You quickly return to the group, refusing to speak of what you found. Take 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity each.
Actually, no. Because I flipped your next 2 cards free right away. You're going to take 6 horror hits.
I'm gonna... Yeah.
And 30 experience points for your troubles.
I'm gonna take the experience first. Puts me to 180.
So
6
horror hits.
Looking for 4 pluses.
Yep. Every failed 4+ is 2 points of blue damage. You might be drinking my sake for me. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. That is 4 blue damage.
Okay. Puts me to 8 out of 13.
Yeah, I might still have to give you my sake. So... Alright, that is the end of the round, I believe. So we're going to start a new round after a quick, commercial break, but we're just going to... I need to look up some rules. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We took a little bit of a refresher break for ourselves. Dude, we've been doing this since 5 o'clock this morning. So it's now like 7:30. So, you know, you got to take breaks once in a while, you know. But I did double check how everything works. Pretty much, that's how the map is going to look. 2 things that are supposed to have been up already. World card, the Forbidden Fortress. It has no real no special effects, so it really doesn't matter. What you do need this for is you're given multiple world cards. For this, we're only given Lair of the Beast, or Belly of the Beast.
Right. We also have the mines.
But we have no way to get to it.
Yeah.
We have no tiles for it. So it actually states in the rule book that we technically only have these 2 cards. But anytime you open a gate and you peer through a gate, you take all your other world cards that you have, shuffle them together. So if this was part of our Friday game, or our Wednesday, Friday game, we could actually shuffle every card we want. And we've got Blasted Wastes, the Ancient City of the Ancients, the Swamps of Jargano,
Cinder.
Caverns of Cinder. So we've got like about a half dozen, if not a dozen, different worlds we could go to, including the Belly of the Beast. So you shuffle them all up, and you draw one, and that's what's on the other side. And you put the appropriated tiles and things like that. So what we have done, let me back this camera out a little bit and go down so you guys can see here. I moved all of my regular threats to the new, they're around here somewhere, Otherworld threats for the Belly of the Beast, the Belly of the Beast artifacts, the Belly of the Beast encounters, the brand new Belly of the Beast passage encounter. So now having blank passageways, we're going to get screwed. And, of course, the new map deck. So once we get that far, we'll have that. So we are going to start the new round with, of course, me. Oh, wait. No, that's ability tokens. I don't think these are ability tokens. These are item tokens.
Hey, look, we're going to end up needing, or we're probably going to have to get those tokens up.
What?
The oozes.
Yeah, we'll get there.
It's like, put those back in the box.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out. We got a ton of stuff. If you guys have been watching all of the videos pertaining to this, there's a ton of shit in this game. So let's start with this. Let's start with the good stuff. Let's start with Hold Back the Darkness.
Wait, there's a ton of stuff in this game?
Double 5s. Well, that makes sense. We just found a gate to another world. Everybody takes 3 horror hits.
Yeah.
As our sanity starts eking out from this portal. 2 saves. Each one that you fail does 2 blue damage.
Get them.
That puts me to nickel. What are you up to? Do we need more blue damage out? What are you at?
10.
Well, I guess I'm not opening the portal yet, or peering through the portal just yet. Keep our growing dread right there, though. Because I gotta go stuff some rice wine alcohol down the drunkard's throat.
Don't worry about it.
Speed of 6. So 1. I guess we play it as a free action. I'll use this on you that heals you D6. Heals you 3 sanity. I do gain 15 experience for that. So 445.
See, that's why you did it.
And then I'm going to walk back and look through that portal. If you guys disagree the way we do that, please let us know. Or if there's a different way we should be doing it, let us know. We'll fix it. For now, that's the way we're going to do it. We treat one use of a side bag token as a free action. That can be done. And as far as I'm concerned, it should be done anytime. I'm just handing her a bottle of liquor. And I suppose actually what we should be doing is I should just be giving you that as a free action. And let you do it on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so take your 3 damage back for now. I'll take back my 15 health. Or my 15 experience points, 430. So we can just do that. We can just trade the item. Although no, can I use... Hold on. I want to look up a rule. I'll be right back. There we go. I found the rule I was looking for. It is healing other heroes. Anytime a hero heals wounds or sanity damage from any hero, I gain XP. Tokens like sake and bandages may be used to heal others that are adjacent to you during a fight or even just on the same map tile when there's no enemies on board. So I didn't have to move. So,
That goes to
yep, that goes. We can just throw it in there. We have it spent. So we found that. Then I'm going to kick open that door. I'm going to peer through the gate. Here we go. Oops.
That's a lot of cards.
Yeah, it's probably the same size deck. It's just we've already been through half the damn map. Here we go. The first Belly of the Beast. Ha! We find the cross passage again. So, all right, makes sense.
Now we get to see these cool passage.
So we're going to add this map tile. We're going to add this. No encounter.
No.
But it'll get a passage encounter.
Shuffle these.
Draw a passage encounter when the map tile is placed, it says. So we shuffle those up. I'm wondering. We'll hold on that. I got to double check that rule because this is new for us too. So we'll be right back. All right. So we did find the rules that we're looking for. So here, and I will literally read almost word for word what it states in here. As noted on the map cards that we revealed, a passage encounter gets drawn. So as noted on the passage map cards, when a Belly of Beast passage is placed, immediately draw a passage encounter for that map tile. Note that this happens as soon as the passage is attached to the board and must be resolved immediately, unlike normal encounters which happen at the end of the turn. If a passage map tile is found directly on the other side of a gate, any passage encounter drawn for it that affects adjacent map tiles, which would be here, will spill through the gate to affect the map tile on the other side of the gate. So that is what we need to know for now. More importantly, that goes up one. And what do you got?
Pulsing colors. Belly of the Beast. Encounter passage light. The living walls here glow with a myriad of bioluminescent colors, mesmerizing you with pulsing light. All heroes, cunning 5+.
I don't think this affects us. Because this does not affect adjacent map tiles. Let me cheat for a second here, guys. And see. Like here. This is the perfect one that's right at the bottom of the deck. Corrosive Fog. While on the same or adjacent map tiles as this passage, heroes may not use armor or spirit armor. So we are not penalized for being this. Actually, what it is, everybody's going to take a cunning 5+. Each die rolled that did not roll a 5, you take son of a bitch. You take a sanity damage ignoring willpower. If the test was successful, you can recover a grit. We do not have to suffer this because we are not affected by it. So we now have 3.
The pulsing colors are more of just, it's the portal.
Yep, pretty much. But
My turn.
your turn.
Ah.
You move 1. We totally got to finish this and hope that the freaking House of Healing is still there.
Right.
8+ to save. We got a 9. We're good. Well, I'm going in, man. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will not open the door, but I will scavenge the belly.
See what we can find.
I will not scavenge the belly because I am not familiar with this otherworld creature that I am
You can do your
digging.
What is the jar?
I have to give up my movement.
Okay.
I will double check. But yes, specimen jar came out of the House of Healing.
Yes. And since we are in another world,
Specimen jar, while in another world, you may give up your move to try and find a sample of the local flora or fauna to put it in the jar. So I can do it next turn because I won't need to move. Make a cunning 5+ test. If successful, the jar is filled. The next time I can visit a house of healing, I can sell it for D6 times 100.
Okay. My move.
2. 1, 2. That at least puts you into there. This disgusting tentacle room you can scavenge.
Yeah, let's try it. It's very weird in here.
Yep, and you're also unfamiliar with it.
I don't know what's going on.
So we're going to move these out of the way. We're going to move, now that you're off of those, we'll tear down this. And we'll bring this into play so that it's a little bit closer for you guys. Watch us find another gate right there. Or in that room, we'll find another gate door. That's the end of the round. Let's hold back that darkness. Double 3s! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The darkness is always searching for a way out. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track. So we stop at 8, because 8 gives us
Darkness.
this card here. All undead enemies do +1 damage on their attacks and +1 sanity damage on any horror hits that they cause.
Oh, jeez.
As they have cold vengeance. Great.
Looks like an evil you leading them.
No,
That is an evil you.
no, it's me just helping hold back the darkness. We are surrounded. It's
more of
you and me to backs, and then this guy, the monk, is also holding back the tide of evil. So here you guys go. But yes, it does look like an evil version of me. So we stop at 8, which is 1 space forward, but then we move forward to 9, which is 2 spaces forward. So we have to be careful because shit is getting real up in here. But my failed roll was not a failed roll. What is that?
These are just all of our tokens.
Oh, okay.
But it was more of one of
So I
our
held
token
back the
bags.
darkness.
There was something that said "Vile Darkness," and it was a picture of you. And I think it's like that exact same like dark colored. I'm like, you turned evil.
I'm fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
On
To
a
quote
little
somebody from
emo.
to quote somebody from our D&D group, don't worry about it. Speed. Let's get speed. I would like some speed. Speed of 3. It's enough to open the door. I'm going to give up my movement. I'm going to make a cunning 5+ test. I only have 2 cunning. Double! Yeah! My specimen jar is filled.
You're weirded out, so you're like, yeah, I'm gonna.
Dude, this is
just
all totally creepy. I'm gonna...
take this.
Like, I literally walked in there and I found, like, a thing. And, yeah, I'm gonna just totally do that. But I'm cracking open the door, man.
Okay,
Wha-bam!
that's a large room.
That is. It is the Ribbed Catacombs. Please find feeders in the dark while I go find the Ribbed
Eaters
Catacombs.
in the dark.
Yep, I will find the Ribbed Catacombs. We'll be right back.
You get these?
We do. So we have the Ribbed Catacombs with feeders in the dark. So let's see if I can bring you in a little bit here, guys. So you can see how creepy these tiles look. Creepy, amazing,
And
awesome.
pink.
Lots of pink.
Pink and
So
blue.
there we go. Hopefully this is where we find our final dungeon. You're holding on to a bunch of grit. I'm holding on to a bunch of grit. More importantly, I see 2 cards in the stack, 2 cards in play, or 2 cards for each of us.
It's like
so
I'm
that
max
could be awesome.
grit, max fury.
I can't do anything. So bring your ass up here. Waddle quickly. Oh yeah, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, get your ass in here. Because I'm hoping. All right, growing dread encounter.
But does that count?
I don't think so. So here's what the end caps look like for the belly of the beast. I'm almost positive.
Nerve bundles, kind of.
Yep, kind of nervy bundle
Muscle
thingies.
tissue.
We were right. This was the right way to go. Boom. Gotta find. Ooh, I get 5 XP.
Yes.
I get 10 XP.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I didn't take credit for opening that door.
No.
That's where I'm getting my experience from, is cracking open doors.
That's why I tried to do that.
When the final clue is discovered, the heroes have found the Darkstone stockpile they were looking for. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the door. That has a growing dread.
Well, we're getting one growing dread.
Okay, ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the final exploration token. Also ignore any door gate icons on the token, as the objective room has no exits. So we found the ribbed catacombs, which, I don't want to know about this.
It's a no grit, and it's a strength 5+ for everyone.
So we can put that right back into the encounter stack. We can put that into there. That does get moved forward to the 7 position. So we're in the 8+ for Hold Back the Darkness. We get to add a Growing Dread to the top of the stack.
We're getting one of them. We can cancel out 2.
All right. Reveal all Growing Dread cards in the stack as normal.
One at a time.
Then the heroes must face an epic threat. For us, normally it's a red threat, and I'll have to look up exactly how threats in another world happens, because we have never actually gone to another world in our other games. So this is all new territory.
Steve wanted to.
Yes.
But we told him no.
So, first things first. Let's reveal the Growing Dread, one at a time.
So,
Lurking Fear.
I don't like the way that sounds.
I'm thinking this needs to go away. Evil lurks in the hearts of men, and is known only to the shadows. Yet, those lurking fears manifest when the shadows are dragged into the light. At the start of the next fight round, add an extra threat card to the fight.
Yeah, no.
You want to pitch that?
Yep.
We both pitch a grit. Boom. I don't know. We'll put it in our separate piles. So, discarded. We'll make a separate discard pile for that, I guess. Horrific Dread. The darkness seethes with evil as the shadows all around you begin to take on a nightmare shape, twisting to form your worst fears. The darkness moves forward 1 step on the depth track. If this moves on to a blood spatter or growing dread space, every hero also takes 2 horror hits that do 2 sanity damage. It will move on to a blood space, but we don't know what the bottom one is.
I say let's just take it.
Alright, well this has got triple effect then. So, this moves forward. First, we take damage. So 2 horror hits that do 2 sanity each. I do not. I take 4 sanity damage.
Same here.
So 4 sanity.
I need a nickel.
Now we get a darkness card from this effect.
It's like I'm at 11 out of 14.
Yeah, you're going to go insane. Surrounded! Until the darkness marker crosses into the next stage of the depth track. Which isn't that far. Hold Back the Darkness is 1 higher.
Hey, look, we had this last time.
Yep, we did. So we are surrounded.
But it's I do have the ability to stand my ground, so while I'm around stuff, I can get rid of this.
Okay. Alright, here we go. The last one, which shouldn't probably keep. The deepest places of the world hold the darkest secrets and the deadliest foes. The darkness works tirelessly to dredge the darkest shadows from the deep. During the next, or current fight, every enemy gains... Nope, get rid of it. I don't even want to continue reading. Fuck that. Get rid of it. It's during the next or current fight, every enemy gains +1 health while the darkness is in the lowest stage, +2 health while they're in the middle stage, so everybody goes up by 2, and as soon as we drop, they gain another health.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that one last time.
Yeah, nope, we're ditching that one. So we're good there.
We didn't have this ability to do this last time, because we didn't have any.
Right. Okay, there's that. I need to know how threats work in another world. So we're going to quick look that up. And I'm just going to save you guys the punishment of having to watch me. So I'll be right back. Alright, after way too many minutes of searching and reading and trying to figure some stuff out, we've come to what we need. So it states we draw an epic threat, which we don't. We just draw another world threat. What do we get?
Acid blobs. 1 to 2 heroes. We get 1!
Seriously?
Yep.
1 acid blob?
The belly of the beast has many natural defenses against unwanted intruders and foreign objects. Acid blobs are one of the most common, scouring the interior linings of the beast to burn away any imperfections, including unwary heroes.
If they start there, there should be an acid blob card.
Yep. There. They are large size.
The hell they are?
Size large.
Okay.
Whatever, that gets me, that's when I'm next to it, it's 2 healing.
Yeah, that also means they do +1 damage
So
because they're
uh,
overpowered acid blobs.
their digestive juices automatically do D6, which would be 3 wounds, and ignoring defense.
Great. So they're initiative 2, so they're going to go right before you. The bad thing is they do have endurance 3. The enemy cannot take more than 3 wounds from a single hit. Extra damage is just wasted. The enemy does not target normally. Instead, it always moves to end adjacent to as many heroes as possible. Multiple options, hero's choice. If it can only move to be adjacent to a single hero, roll randomly which. And instead of attacking normally, it automatically does d6 -2. So do 4, do 5 total damage. So d6 -1. Ignoring your defense. You get nothing for hitting them, just whatever wounds you create.
Yeah.
All right, that is what we got to fight.
And I got 10 wounds and 3 defense.
And we're going to let this episode run a little bit longer and kill this guy because, well, I don't want to cut in between or whatever. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. I know how long this has been roughly going. So this is going to be the end of our episode. Yep, we're going to end it right there. We thank you guys for coming and checking out this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the content and happy to see, finally another world in one of my 2 Shadows games. We finally have gotten to another world. We're working on it on our other game. Stick around on that. We should be seeing some swamps of death coming to get us soon. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit that bell button so you get notifications. We do upload almost every day of the week. If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving it a thumbs up. The better a YouTuber or the more popular YouTuber we become, the quicker I can get things like this into my hands and into your eyes, so that we can show you guys what's out there and get you guys seeing what's going on. So thanks for coming and checking this out. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.